Yeah, of course, if you own stock, it's a totally different story. But that's for another day. That's sort of conversation. That's not a. That's another day's conversation for somebody else. I guess we've found a little bit of a little area here. Obviously, the 85 area is not as strong as we would have liked it to be. I mean, especially, well, it was actually, it stopped at 86. So I guess I was just a little bit off there on my level. So the 85 right now, probably not the best trade to take anymore. I would suggest look for the 79 as the next good support level we have in the market. Right now, looking for some good resistance would probably be around the 98 area. So maybe that's what you, if you're looking for a little bit of a resistance area, 97 to 98. Well, we'll see if we get back up there or not. So we got ourselves in a little bit of a range game now. To what I like to call no trade zone was, again, like I said, the 85 level. If you didn't get filled at 86 or 5.5 there when it dipped down there a second ago, then I would just I leave it alone and look for 79. And you could have, some of you could have gotten in at 86. Like I said, everybody scales differently. Nobody here scales the same way. It takes the same amount of risk. Everybody looks at markets just a little bit differently. That's why we are all here, right? If it wasn't for everybody looking at markets differently, we wouldn't. If everybody looked at the markets the same way, we would not have markets that were retradable. So that's going to be later on this afternoon at 1 o'clock Chicago time. Hopefully, everybody will be away from their computers. Like I said, there's always time to trade FOMC backlash tomorrow when everybody. Be right back here, just a minute. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. One of my kids called me. I always got to take the phone call when our kids call me. I'm just so happy they called. They actually want to talk to me. Usually they want something, but this time she didn't. So I'm very happy. All right. They don't usually call me. That's the problem. They usually deal with their mother. But when they call me, I'm answering. Anyway, so yeah. So we were in this like no trade zone over here. And we said we have some resistance around the 97 area, but just got up to 92 and change, coming back off. This is an F day, so we want to warn everybody about that. Stay focused. Don't try to make a little bit of money this morning, and we'll trade tomorrow's action and with the Fed when it happens. That's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. So that's that. All right, levels are up there for you. Like I said, as a guide to the day, we might have had our movement for the day. I don't know. Next level on the downside that we're going to be focused in on is the 79 area. The 85 is a little bit more riskier right now. We got down to 85 and change. Popped back up. So if you didn't get in around 85, 86, well, 85 and change or 86, then um, that's probably not venture down there and take it. Only if the more risk averse individuals can maybe tab that one a little bit. But yeah, but we'll see what happens down. Next level downside we have is 79. We're getting in a little bit of a range here. This is almost like the no trade zone where we're not really going anywhere. We're just bouncing around back and forth. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you yesterday. I love this. Very interesting course, right? Very tough. Definitely challenging, that's for sure. Hello there, Carol. Sure, we do have a website. It's pitintelligence.com. We have our levels that we gave out this morning. If we can repeat the levels again in the chat box area, you'll see those levels we use as a guide for the day. I don't know if you got them or not. And we're trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market, basically scalping the market using the levels that we gave out plus, okay, good, you see them already. Plus the price action opportunities that occur. We're trading equity futures, S&Ps, that's what we're doing here. And right now we're kind of in a lull area, not much happening. If you have a question, you don't have to raise your hand, just post it in the chat box area. PIT Intelligence, PIT Intelligence.com. So it's I have trouble typing stuff in my chat. I don't know why. So I just leave it for other people to PIT Intelligence.com. So yeah, Tim, it was very challenging. That it's the first time we played it, so I didn't know exactly what to hit, where we're trying to get to, and so that was definitely fun to play. You don't know how much to cut off, and you're just it was definitely you lose your ball in that fescue very easily. That's for sure. All right, we're coming back down here to our lows. Again, be a little bit careful. I would definitely play there again. Yes. Oh, yes. Extremely. Not they weren't fun for me. You pull it, or it says you're done, or you should, push it a little, you're done. Now, I played that course one time when it was like a rainy day, fog. It was cool, and this and I couldn't really appreciate it. I couldn't appreciate the course, but we went on Sunday when it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. So that I will have to admit that the course was kind of very beautiful, but definitely would like to go there again just to hone in a little bit, try to do a little bit better. All right. Why can't I see the charts? You should be able to see the charts. They're there. Oh, the chats. You have to bring the chat down. Click the chat option up there. You're typing in the chat. Oh, you can't see when I'm specifically talking to people, because if you put it to everyone, then everybody sees your question or your comment. If you just put it to panelists or whatever, then I only get to see it. So I have a lot of our traders who I work with that only just put questions to myself, who've been here a while, and sometimes they're asking trading questions. So we don't want to, we just kind of keep that separate from folks who are just coming in here for a visit and not coming back. So sorry, didn't. So that's why. So if you put it to everyone, then everybody sees it. If you only put it to panelists, then only Brad and I see it. So that's why you're not seeing everybody's comments or commentary. There you go. Now I only saw that. All right. We're just kind of hanging here on the lows, kind of range bound here. We might, I don't know if we're going to extend or not, but we might be here. Yeah, we might just be here the rest of the day, given that today is Fed day. Anybody, if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever you might want to make sure you put in the chat box area. I have that window up so I can see them faster. Again, this is F day in regards to the Fed. So if that's the case, you have to be very patient and understand there's probably not going to be too much happening later today as we wait for the Fed to kind of come up with their decision as far as interest rates. Now, again, like I said, the interest rate part of it is pretty straightforward. I don't think they're going to do anything in regards to that. The question is the tapering, and if they're going to suggest that they're going to start tapering. And the next thing is the deal with inflation and interest rates and how they think is quote unquote transitory or not. And we'll see what they come up with as far as that statement is concerned there. So that is going to be the things that the markets are going to react to. And, when that happens, that'll get some. Well, you don't know how it's going to be taken because if they put a comma in the wrong place, then it means one thing. If they put a comma after another in another place, it means another thing. At least that's what people will start, you know, looking at. So who wants to trade that BS? We'll just wait for it to. We'll wait for it to. Well, wait. If there's going to be some craziness that's going to happen, it'll happen tomorrow too. That's all I can say. All right, we continue to uptick here. A little resistance around the 96, 97 area if you're going to do it. Anything above 98, 99, you want to be out of any shorts if you're going to do anything here. Yeah, we're just kind of just drifting up here a little bit. Again, anything above the 90, if you're going to be short here, if you want to be short, anything above 99, be out of any shorts. So consequently, you can find your entry point to get in if you're looking for a little short here. 22. Oh, oh, okay. Gotcha. The PayPal is if you want to continue coming into the room and getting our levels and being a part of the kind of asking questions every day. If you're part of, if you are trading equity futures, and this is what we do here on an everyday basis, is just basically paying for our cost of keeping the upkeep of our room when we charge the $100. In addition to the coming out here and getting the levels every day, we also have an education course that's an additional cost, but that's not for everybody. That's if anybody's interested in trying to take their level of trading to another level. If you've had trading experience, maybe you can learn some new concepts and ideas to incorporate into your trading to get some different setups to try to trade. So between uh, our room here that we have every day that we charge a small amount to get in a month is As that's the $100, and then the education course if you want to take advance your find some new concepts or learn some new ideas. That's an additional fee that can be talked about, and we'll give you credit for the $100, obviously. So that's what the difference is. Well, I mean, you're not going to get charged unless you stay here. You know, the that's we're not going to charge you today. If you come here for the next couple of days and you want to just test the water, see what we do, that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with you're not going to get charged for testing the waters. But if you want to stay here a little longer and see what's going on, and if you then of course then we have to talk about the $100. But yeah, if you want to stay here for a couple of days and just test the waters, it's fine. Well, yeah, if well, yeah, like I said, it just takes care of some of the costs that we have for running the room. That's all. It's a minimal fee just to get the numbers. I mean, I pay. Uh, yeah, I pay a lot more than that to get numbers from people too. So it is what it is. I understand if you're not used to it, I get it. But all right, we're coming up here again. We said anything above 99 area, you want to be out of any shorts if you're going to take anything up here. Uh, can we repeat the levels again for us if that's possible? There they are. All right, we did get up to 98 there. I mean, you could have taken like a little point pressure if you wanted to, and had a nice little rotation down to below 96 here. So if you were so inclined, we gave you a very exact exit strategy above 99. You could find your entry point there. Maybe you took it up to 98, and you're getting a nice little rotation here off of it. Again, you could have managed that differently if you took 97, 97 and a half, anywhere in that range. You keep yourself in a tight little spot. It's a nice little trade for you. Well, we start trading at around, the room opens up at 8 Chicago time. The market opens up at 8:30. We're in there between those times, and then we usually go for 2 to 3 hours in the morning, depending on activity. Obviously, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Depends on price action, what's going on that day, everything. Every day is different. Hopefully we get some opportunities to trade. We had our levels that got triggered this morning, and we had a couple price action opportunities. So we look to average about 4 to 5 trades a day, but we also focus more on the morning hours to give us our opportunities to make money versus trading all day. Feel like the dynamics in the morning gives us a good opportunity to make money with the methodology that we teach versus kind of staying here all day. So, all right, seems like we are getting a little bit bullish here. Support would be around the 95 area, anything below 92 out of any uh, longs, right? So we kind of flipped we wanted to be short just a little bit ago. Now we're trying to find an entry point to be long. Seems like the market wants to uptick here a little bit, but where we get in is the key. You can't, I mean, just because it's going up doesn't mean you want to get long now. You got to find an optimal entry point and understand your risk and where you want to get out if you're wrong. And so anything below 92, 91, you don't want to be long anymore. So you can find an acceptable entry point to get in. Let's say if you're doing 2 or 3 points, so you're looking more about 89, 88 area. 90, I'm sorry, 93, 94 area to get in, even 95. So, but, just be patient. And if we don't, and the market continues to rally from here, that's okay. We'll look for the next opportunity. Upside resistance level is up at 08. It's the next level that we have this morning. We gave out this morning, so that would be our next resistance area. So a little support down around the 95 area. Anything below 91, you want to be out of any uh, longs. And like I said, everybody's got different risk tolerances. So how you get in and scale in is dependent on your risk tolerance. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat box. Again, we're turned a little bit bullish here as long as we stay above the 91, 92 area. And like I said, the market here is kind of on the heels or trading on the heels of Fed, which is going to be really releasing its decision later on this afternoon. Okay, well, seems like they decided to rotate back down here a little bit. See what it wants to do here. Remember, anything below 91 out of any longs. Yeah, the market decided this is what happens on F day. They decide to rally, then all of a sudden they stop, get you thinking one way, and then they rotate it back the other. Not a big surprise. Again, this is just what happens on F day. It is what it is. So keep that in mind, and that's why we suggest not trading till you know yeah, waiting for tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Right? Again, we're out of any longs there, like we said, and the market here continues to downtick. So we're going for resistance up at 08, so back down here to really the next support level we have is down at 79. So nothing really. I mean, this is right here is just kind of basically in a no trade zone again. All right, we're just kind of trading in a no trade zone again, unfortunately. All right, nothing surprising here as the choppiness continues here on F day. So we shall get back here in a little bit, see what happens after a while. Get back here in a bit. What does that mean? Lost power? I don't. Not here. You okay over there? You guys lost power down there? Oh wow. We're still ticking away here. Nothing going on here today. Not much. Very just choppiness, rotation upwards, rotation downwards, kind of doing nothing. Our levels there almost got triggered down at 85. If you had it went down to 86, came back up, and now just kind of hanging back up here. We're going to be long, and then they ran it through, and they brought it right back up. So this is choppiness, and that's happening here with the Fed releasing its stuff later on. This just before the Fed stuff later on this afternoon. It's a Fed trade, F trade for sure. Just bouncing around, kind of going nowhere fast, and definitely in a no trade zone right now. If you can imagine that, as unfortunate that may be today, but it is what it is. No, no, no. Just kind of watching it chop around. It's not too slow today. We've had some trades. It's just just working the market today. Nothing. No, it's not that slow. But it will get a lot slower today. That's for sure. Going into this afternoon with the Fed. Usually the case. Oh, hopefully you're on the golf course. Hmm. Yeah, you guys got a lot of COVID down there in Florida. Your governor is taking care of you guys. Wow. Yeah, it is. It's a tough. It's out there. This new strain is out there, and gotta be careful. Yeah, that's what they're saying is a new, they're getting COVID, but thank goodness it's not as bad. Well, they're saying that because more people are getting it, and even not vaccinated people are getting. But again, like I said, you get sick, but it's not as bad as. And the problem is that even vaccinated people now are passing it on to people who are not vaccinated. If you get in contact with them and they don't wear a mask. So the thing is, it's tough. There's this new data variant. They say you just get like a little flu or something. So it's not as bad as if you weren't vaccinated. Let's put it that way. If you did get sick, or if you did get this strain, whatever it is. So that's the only good thing. If there's a good thing, if there's a silver lining to any of this. I agree with you there, Pat. I don't understand it either. It absolutely doesn't make any sense. Okay, Robert. Well, okay. We agree on the 16, so that's good. All right. Again, we are chopping around. They broke it really strong. They thought the world was coming to an end. They rallied right back. This is a typical F day trade. So be a little bit careful here going into this afternoon trade. Okay, gotcha. All right there, Robert. All right. Well, let's make sure everybody be a little bit safe these days with everything going on with this COVID again. Let's hopefully we don't retract into some bad things and we stay positive here and hopefully things get better. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know uh, how people, well, I'm not one to try to figure out what's going on in some people's head sometimes, but uh, I don't know. And I tell you, oh, okay, there, Robert. Yeah, why don't you make the 4K? How's that? Not save up. Let's make it. All right, I'll take a little bit of a break and we'll get back here. Again, be a little bit careful here with the F day. The Fed's going to be releasing all its stuff, followed by the Q&A section, which obviously is not going to be any better. So we can always trade the after effect tomorrow and save yourself a little bit of money today. You know, um, Some people like trading this stuff. I personally don't, but again, it's not for everybody. So we will just be a little bit careful if you're going to be trading all that stuff that comes out at 1 o'clock, and then at 1:30 is the Q&A. Is the Q&A with him and the press. All right, get back here in a bit.
Hey, quick shout out and welcome to Dave K. Hey, Dave, welcome. Hey, Avi, nice talking to you yesterday. Jen C, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hey, Jim. Joe J, thanks for answering before. Hey, Joel KG. Livna, let me know if you're around. I'm going to send out an opportunity to sign up for Saul's friends and family. If you haven't done it, take a moment to do it. Eli Ferreros, welcome. Give us a quick chat message that you can hear my voice. Dave K also. I'll give you a quick update on what we do here, why this service is important to those that are new or experienced in trading. New traders have a lot of advantages because they are being set off on the right foot and don't have to trip over themselves making all the mistakes that we certainly made here. And then the lead end to what we call consistent profitability based on your trading. That's what we do every day. That's what the opportunity for you is. Coming into Zoom Trade Along. Experienced traders, you really have the opportunity to be fine-tuned and tweaked based on what you already know. The key here is how do you develop into a trader that can identify the market, trade it, and be done for the day. And our price action trading methodology and Saul's teachings and mentoring help you do that. This service is multi-tiered. The first level of service is coming in as a guest. The second level is transitioning pretty quickly into a friends and family monthly subscriber. And I did send you out that link. This is a discount link that can only be found in this service. So check that link out. That's your discount link. And then the ability to take part possibly in Saul's course and his mentoring work. So Dave K, let me know that you're getting our shout outs. Etha Therios, let me know. Janice, let me know. Lavina, let me know. Again, Avi, nice talking to you yesterday. Carol B. Hey, Carol, welcome aboard. You'd asked a couple of questions earlier, Carol. Let me know if I can add to that for you. Hey, Adam. Healthy Fioros, what are you trading? Janice, yes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hey, Carol, you back? Let me know, Carol. Dave K. I'll do a quick overview about what the opportunity here is and why you should consider pretty strongly to become part of the service on a monthly basis. And then ultimately, if you decide you want to have Sol teach you privately and personally, that's something you can certainly do. So Dave, let me know if you're back. Carol B, Joe J, Livna. So this service is for new traders that want to get set off on the right foot, from trading platform choosing, data feed, order entry. If you need a broker, let us know and we can provide you with a name and telephone number, or have them reach out to you depending on what your preference is. And then you can talk to them about getting your account set up, being able to practice trade the S&P 500 E-mini against live data, which means live prices. And then you can keep track of your profit and loss based on practice trading, which is great. Hey, Don, how are you? The great part is that as a new trader, you can get set up and then set up on your feet as a trader, your trading business, and then look to become a talent, a winning and profitable trader based on learning a trading technique, which is Sol's trading technique, a price action trading technique that he showcases here on a daily basis. And you have the opportunity to sit in, be part of it, ask questions, receive his proprietary scalping levels, all from an educational point of view. Don just posted today's levels and zones. You know, in an example here, if you have an S&P 500 E-mini chart, you can see that Sol sets a daily set of levels and zones right around the cash open. He does set them pretty close to the cash open, so I know we've had some questions about getting them before. You have to understand that Sol is setting them right around that area, and he's also paying attention to what's happening as the market is setting up to open in and around the 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Right now it's 12:07 p.m. Eastern time. What Sol does is he sets himself up for his own trading, gives out his levels and zones to the people that are part of his service. From an educational point of view, you go through the morning session with him. He makes the adjustments to the levels or the zones based on market action, based on what's happening, what he's sensing, how the market's behaving. And then you go through the morning session with him, which is from 9:30 until 11:30, maybe 12 noon, depending on the day. He likes to be done early. He likes you to be done early. Done early means you banked your money for the day. You're happy. If you're not happy, reach out for help. If you're not happy, let us know, and we'll look to help you. When you become part of Sol's friends and family, you're part of Sol's friends and family. You have the opportunity to have a trading consultation, a private one, on the telephone or through other means. We prefer cell phones, but we can certainly do through Skype or other technology. I'm going to try this Zoom phone once I get a little further into it. And then to bring people into private session and just talk, which we'll work on also. For experienced traders, this is a great place to be, because now you're able to focus what you got and make it a reality. Take what you've already learned and make it happen based on consistent profitability. And that's very important from that perspective. So anyway, I'll be in the background. Dave K, let me know if you got that. Carol B, let me know if you got that information. My communique. Jim T, Joe J, Lavina, let me know. Hey, Dave, how are you? Joe, great. So I sent out the opportunity to sign up for friends and family at a significant discount. Usually it's $379 a month. Right now it's on special for $100 a month. If you get the $100 a month, you get to keep it. So it also gives us an idea on who to pay attention to. You know, there are individuals that try to come in on a daily basis, and then they try to sneak in, and then they try to grab Sol's levels. We generally just give them the boot. So try not to be like that. $100 is nominal. $379 is nominal for the information that you're getting and the leg up in the market. But I think you know that already. So take a moment and make sure you're all signed up and ready to go. As a friends and family member, and if you are one, you know, set up a time to have your trading consultation so that you can let us know where you are in your trading. We can tell you what we think from an educational point of view, and then we can figure out the relationship going forward. You know, what your needs are, how it will help you developing a trading philosophy, how to help you with your entries, exits, and stops, how to set key levels for yourself, all the things that come with, you know, and I'll just be frank, and this is my humble opinion, is that trading software is a false friend. It has charts, it has order entry. You know, look at Sol's chart. He's got a couple indicators that are lagging on there that he uses for confirmation, but other than that, he's using his proprietary scalping levels. Now you can do the same, or learn how to do the same, and not get kicked around by your trading platform. And if you have to think about it, people start out in this business compiling the pieces of the puzzle that you need, and one of them is a trading platform that has order entry and the capability to connect to your brokerage firm or your futures commission merchant. Now that is a relationship between you and them. Now just imagine all the people out there using standardized software to look to get ahead based on their trading. And these, you know, everybody's pretty smart, right? So you mentalize on it, you tweak it, you adjust it. And in the end, in my opinion, it's a false friend because everybody else is using it. Everybody else is pretty smart. Everybody else is trying to make a living trading, utilizing the same platforms, the same indicators, the same lagging indicators, the charts, time frames, crosses, MACDs, you know, all this crazy stuff, no matter how much money you spend on it. You know, the action that happens here, you know, the Viva la Difference, is that Sol is giving you a read and teaching you how to read yourself to be able to set key proprietary scalping levels right around the cash open. Then after the cash market opens, you can, and he does, set a roadmap. He has an idea of momentum and follow through, how the market's behaving, where to set his stops, what is he looking for his exit strategy, and that all happens after the cash open. So there is no cookie cutter way to address market change and price movement and the ability to set trades on. Where do you place your stop? Where's your entry? What your exit strategy is unique to that particular morning activity. Now, you have an opportunity to learn that. The first thing you can come in is be part of Sol's friends and family, sign up, right, at the nominal rate, get his levels on a daily basis, and listen to his commentary and start to pay attention to the dynamics of what he's doing. And then have your trading consultation. Then ultimately see if you want him to privately teach you in private class. Arita, welcome. Elfie Therios, let me know if that helped you at all. Dave, Lavina, Joe T, Jim T, Jancy. So if you want to stick around, sign up, become part of our friends and family. I'll send out the link again because we had a couple people come in. Join us. And let's see if we can make some magic together based on your abilities to do this on your own, trade on your own, and make it your own. Thank you. I'll be in the background. You can always post something. Remember, we're done for the day. We're coming back, and we're going to do it again tomorrow. So join us. Look for the link in your email. Tell your friends. If you like what we're doing, post us on social media. Use Zoom Trade Along. Zoom Trade Along. All one word. ZoomTradeAlong.com. ZoomTradeAlong.com. ZoomTrade trade along ALONG.com. ZoomTradeAlong.com. Just sent that out to everybody so you can see it. Now remember, that just wheels you back here. That's for new people coming in. We like to do everything live. We like to do everything personally. We like to do everything, obviously, from an educational point of view only. And we want to make sure that you have what you need based on your trading. You have to remember, Sal's already trading for his own account. He's at risk, which is a real benefit and plus for you because he is basically in it. And when somebody is in it, they can help you. Jancy, you're more than welcome. Hopefully we'll see you again. And let us know if you need to get set up or have questions. Don't hesitate to ask. And again, I did send you out that discounted link, which is a real great opportunity for those that are new or experienced in their trading and want to buckle down and start making some money. At least having a better shot at it. I'll be in the background, and thanks for joining us.